And now, on with the show.
Welcome to 4 Movies, where I will be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. Now, what they have in common, I know, and if you know, say it. Because at the end of the video, I'll be saying it, and then nobody will believe that you knew, if you don't say it before I say it. So anyways, let's get cracking. Any advertisers who would like their drink in here, send me an email. Till then, the mystery drink. As we go into 4 movies. Now, first movie, Commando. Is that right? No. Oh, goodness gracious. Oops. Commando. Yes, this action-packed thriller. Just action. It's just an action movie. He's a retired commando, but he's as much as he wants to get out of the game, they keep on having to pull him back in, and there is a mission that he is needed for, and he's like, I don't want to do that mission, I'm good, until his daughter's kidnapped. Then, as I do this in full-on trailer voice, then it's up to him to get it on. And that's pretty much what the movie's about. And there's action ensuing in there, rockets and all kinds of stuff going off. Phenomenal. There's so much to like about this movie. I mean, in general, so much to like about this movie. I like the action. Nothing wrong with the action, like I said. And I think one of my favorite scenes would have to be where he's got the one guy over the ledge, and he's like, you know when I said you'd die last? I lied. And then he drops him off the ledge. Spoiler alert. Haven't seen Commando. As I'm getting into this, I do realize that the similarities between these movies might be glaringly obvious. But I'm going to try to refrain and not just give it to you. So hopefully you know. Second movie, BAM! The Terminator. And now in movie voice, the synopsis if you don't know. In the future, there is a commander of the elite human resistance by the name of John Connor, and to eliminate such a threat to the robot overlords that are trying to take over the world, they send a killer robot into the past to kill the boy's mother before he is even born. Does it go successful? No. Is it iconic? Yes. The movie is phenomenal. This is spawned a whole franchise, and Michael Biehn's in there. He's a great actor. He's been in some good stuff. He's been in some crappy stuff too. Like I said, I didn't like that one where he was in the bunker. I thought that one was horrible. But he's been in some awesome stuff. He was in Tombstone. He was Johnny Ringo in Tombstone. No, I'll be your Huckleberry. But anyways, this, like I said, phenomenal. Written and directed by James Cameron, and well done. I have not, of all the James Cameron movies I've seen, I have not seen Piranha 2 yet. I think he had something to do with that movie, I believe. But, anyways, yeah, fun movie, action-packed. Like I said, I like the sci-fi. They said the sci-fi elements in the movie, but they said that they were trying to create their own genre of movie where it was techno-noir, I believe is what they were calling it. But it's an interesting movie, well done, well played. and just iconic. Supposedly there was somebody else that was going to be playing the Terminator, and I'm glad that person didn't end up playing the Terminator, because I don't know. I can't see, because supposedly OJ was going to play the Terminator, and it's just like, of movie, Naked Gun, and it's just like, no, it would be a much worse film, if so facto. The third movie, bam, Terminator 2, the sequel. And if James Cameron has shown anybody anything, the man can make a sequel. A phenomenal sequel that is, at times, better than the original. Like I said, this is such an interesting continuation of the story that you're compelled to watch it, and groundbreaking also in the technology that was used at the time. Of course, technology in and of itself has kind of mugged itself and relinquished its future capabilities. It's like one of those things where, like, art's never gonna die, but it's like, yeah, in the words of Stan Winston, art's never gonna die, but it's the way of doing the art is going to become different. So, like I said, this was groundbreaking. It's one of those things that, like, oh, what if they made the movie today? If they made the movie today, it'd be a lot easier. Like I said, they made a whole franchise of movies. They got Genesis and all this other stuff. Like, this movie was phenomenal in the way that it was told, and just the epicness of it. Like, James Cameron it's one of those things where, like, he comes out with Terminator, all right, cool, and then that's a voice in the genre, and then he comes out with Terminator 2 and puts his feet in the cement of movie history. Like, you can't. No, this is James Cameron did so much for movies, like technology-wise and stuff like that. And you need those innovators in that, in this realm, creating that stuff that just, like, you never saw anything like that before. Like when that second movie came out, and it was like, it was so good. It's just so good. It's till this day just phenomenal. Like I said. And the fourth movie, Terminator 3. Yes. Terminator 3 is a fun movie. It's one of those things where it's like not as impactful as the second movie. And it's one of those things where it's like it kind of marked the decline of the franchise. And it has gone in all kinds of places. But I did see this on a list of movies where the ending saved the movie. Like, the ending of this movie is phenomenal. It's well played. And I wish the actress that was playing the villain in this movie would have gone further, perhaps. I don't know. She went pretty far, but comparatively, the movie itself is interesting. They did not have the same actor playing John Connor, and it was the Edward Furlong had a hard road that he's gone through, and hopefully he's okay now. I think he had a movie recently that came out, so it's like, it's good that he's out there. I wish I had Brain Scan in my collection. Like, eventually, I hope to have Brain Scan with Edward Furlong. That would be amazing. But Terminator 3 is fun. Like I said, one of my favorite scenes. Oh, I didn't say my favorite scene on Terminator 2. Ooh, what is my favorite scene on Terminator 2? Man, there's a lot. Wow, there's like a lot. I don't know. I guess my favorite scene has got to be the T-1000 as the mom doing the whole thing where it's like, 1 second, and just seeing that it's just I don't know, it's not, it's off camera, but it's so good. Anyways, Terminator 3. I've probably been talking for way too long. Worth a watch, definitely worth a watch. I think I'm a fan of all the Terminator films. Like I said, Dark Fate was horrible, and anyways, yeah. One second. Where's my drink? If you haven't figured out what's the similarities between these 4 movies, let me tell you. These 4 movies star the impeccable governor at one point of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is an action icon and made some really good movies. Can't necessarily tell you his characters' names in all the movies, except I did have one guy at work who was, because my name's Wade, they would be like Quaid all the time. But anyways, Arnold Schwarzenegger is in all 4 of these movies, and if you've watched this far, which not many people have, I applaud you. Thank you. I'll go ahead and give you a hint for tomorrow's video. It's another page. And it's the same actor. But what movies by that actor? You'll have to tune in tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. This is for movies. I'm Wade for the Well. I'm going to keep on doing, I'm doing a video a day till I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.